our friends in Irish Wolf Clap and Misty Mountaineers.
Travel day by day when I reach the end of my journey, see the bright Milky Way. Cannot sing like an angel and I cannot preach like Paul, but Lord, we get ready. I'll try to answer the call. Cannot sing like an angel and cannot preach like Paul, but Lord, we get ready. I'll try to answer the call. And I cannot preach like Paul, but Lord, get ready. I'll try to answer the call. I cannot sing like an angel, and I cannot preach like Paul, but Lord, get ready. I'll try to answer the call. Places at the table, and I asked you how you did been. You ain't really there. I've been talking to a chair. All I can do is just pretending that you still really love me. Just pretending that you'll come back again. I wanna look into your eyes, have you right here by my side. All I can do is just pretend. My friends, they all worry about me, and I know they will never understand. I can't let you go, for I still love you so. All I can do is just pretending that you still really love me. Just pretending that you'll come back again. I'll look into your eyes, have you right there by my side. All I can do is just pretend. train down by the depot. Well, that 5 o'clock special coming in. There's no train here on these tracks, 'cause you're never looking back. All I can do is just pretend, pretending that you still really love me, just pretending that you'll come back again. I want to look into your eyes, have you right here by my side. Not you, sir. All I can do is just pretend. I want to look into your eyes, have you right here by my side. All I can do is just pretend. She told me that her name was Jenny. She lived in a cabin on the hill, in a coal mining town in West Virginia. I love Jenny and I guess I always will. I thought I would always want to ramble, I thought I would never settle down. When I met her in the hills of West Virginia, in the heart of a coal mining town. Well, I like the sound of the coal trucks back in the hills hauling coal, with the beautiful mountains all around me. West Virginia, you have won my heart and soul. I thought I would always want to ramble, I thought I would never settle down. When I met her in the hills of West Virginia, in the heart of a coal mining town. I thought I would never settle down. I met her in the hills of West Virginia, in the heart of a coal mining town, in the heart of a coal mining town. Thank you. These awful blues will follow me wherever I may go.
come up here and play for you folks. I hope you enjoy what we do here this weekend for you. Like Sandy said, we're going to be over in Ashland at the school. Is it the 16th or the 17th? It is the 16th. I told Sandy in an email the 17th, so she corrected me. Jack, could I have just a little bit more of this mandolin and Lamar? It's on my bad ear side. Very quickly, I'm going to introduce everybody up here to you. Over here on the left, first time he's been up here with us, a good friend of ours, been picking together quite a few years, and does a fine job on the dobro. He makes those dobros. He made that one. He's got a couple of them with this weekend that he made. He's the mayor of Freeport, Maine, Mr. Dan Burke. The guy that just sang that song, been in with the Misty Mountaineers now 13 years, believe it or not. Oh yeah, you were very young when you joined the band, Kathy. Anyway, it's a living proof that some people do get along with me anyway, after the 49 people that went before him. Mr. Bernie Staples from Madison, Maine. On the doghouse bass back here, the absolute #1 best bass player in my household today. She's from Moscow, Maine. Donnie Farrell. If anybody followed this last summer, you know we had a hard time with banjo players. I think we went through about 6, and looks like we just lost another one. On a serious side, I want to say just a little bit. Banjo player worked with me for 8 years back in the 1980s. I remember we were a bunch of 17-year-old kids running around picking. Passed away this summer, and I just want to dedicate our performance tonight to my good friend Jim Seaver. And if anybody knew Jim, he was a really fine Christian man and the kind of guy that you'd want your daughter to marry. I'll tell you what, right now, Jim was a good boy. Then we graduated to a couple other banjo players. One of them's dog died or ate his chickens, he left. The next one had to go babysitting. Then the third one we got took an intelligence job down at Bath Ironworks. I don't believe he was a banjo player to begin with. But anyway, he's doing a fine job on the banjo and on the guitar. This is Mr. Andre Tardif. By the way, I'm Will Clark. I'll send this one out to Dottie. I worked my fingers clean to the bone, trying to make her a happy home. All she left me was a troubled mind. Heartaches and teardrops is all she left behind. Heartaches and teardrops, no peace of mind. Since she left me is all I find. I can't run from, I can't run away. Heartaches and teardrops are here to stay. Take it, Cap. Heartaches and teardrops, they fall like rain. I wanted true love, but you played the game. I've been cheated on, hurt and scorned. Heartaches and teardrops, like a wintry storm. Heartaches and teardrops, no peace of mind. Since she left me is all I find. I can't hide from, I can't run away. Heartaches and teardrops are here to stay.
miss me in Carolina? Well, I miss you in Tennessee. Do you wish I was there beside you? Well, I wish you were here with me. I know it's not the ideal situation. My heart's become a part of the band. It's a common hazard in the occupation. You know I love you just as much as I can. So I'll dream till I hear you love me, and I hope till I see you smile. Wish I could hold you forever and somehow erase all my. Well, tomorrow it's Pennsylvania, then it's off to the city of sin. I hold to your love and to your memory until I can see you again. So I'll dream till I hear you love me, and I hope till I see you smile. Wish I could hold you forever and somehow erase all of mine. Wish I could hold you forever and somehow erase all of mine.
Quick shout out. How many people here have been to the big festival in either the summer festival or the fall festival up here in Fort Fairfield, Maine? Fair warning, we're going to be there Labor Day weekend. So if you like going there and you don't like us, get to the other one. We always love coming up here and getting a chance to see our Canadian friends and our good county friends up here. We got a bunch of our own friends from down in our own hometown come all the way up here. Daryl, Charlotte, Wes, Stub and Lucille over here too. We want to say hi to them. Stephen, Gigi, Larry, come up. They're part of usually the convoy that comes up with us. And I guess this year we're going to have a convoy again. So here's a little bit of Black Diamond Strands.
My first guitar was a loaner, an old brand my cousin let me keep. Back when I was learning how to play like the boys from Tennessee, I'd stay up every night and pick it until my fingers turned green, and I learned how to make her talk on them black diamond strings. Well, Daddy showed me 3 chords, but Jimmy Steele, he taught me how to play. He showed me the G run, I'm still using today. I surely thought it must be mad,
No applause, please.
the way he made it ring. But he said it ain't no secret, son, it's these black diamond strings. Well, I don't know if they still make them. Back then they were the best, and a good time didn't cost much, $2.95 a set. Back before I left Fayette to chase my hillbilly dream, all it took to make me happy was an old guitar and black diamond strings. I've had my share of troubles too, but if I could do it all again, Lord, I know just what I'd do. 'Cause if I can have just one wish, I'd take a trip back in a time machine to the day I learned to play the wildwood flower on black diamond strings. Well, I don't know if they still make them. Back then they were the best, and a good time didn't cost much, $2.95 a set. Back before I left Fayette to chase my hillbilly dreams, all it took to make me happy was an old guitar and black diamond strings. Yeah, back before I left Fayette to chase my hillbilly dreams, all it took to make me happy was an old guitar and black diamond strings.
Okay, we think we had a wonderful find that Andre joined the band. We're awful proud to have him. He's a really hard worker, good banjo picker, and a good guitar player. We got an added bonus too. If any of you folks haven't seen this lady perform and sing, you're about to right now. She did this song last year. A gentleman that I think it was Fort Ken was stayed for the last show in dire straits because he wanted to hear us sing the song. We couldn't do it for him in the afternoon. He's afraid to run into one of those Mises up there. And anyways, we did the song that night, and he graciously stayed just so we could hear her singing it, and it's worth listening to her sing this song. Please make welcome people with Jackie Tardif here to the stage now.
This is for Carolyn.
Just a young boy in the temple one day. Shared with the doctors, they were so amazed. Never had they seen one so young speak so swift. They asked him many questions. The conversation went like this.
What's your name, son?
On my mother's side, my name is Jesus. But on my father's side, they call me Emmanuel.
How old are you?
On my mother's side, now I'm 12 years. But on my father's side, I've just always
Where are you
been.
from?
On my mother's side, I'm from Bethlehem. But on my father's side, it's the New Jerusalem.
What's your plan?
On my mother's side, I'll be crucified. But on my father's side, in 3 days I will rise, and I'll sit at my father's side. Was the Son of God, and yet the Son of Man. And I can't help but wonder how Joseph must have felt through an open door that day. He heard his son reply. He said, you see, I'm the King of Kings. That's on my father's side.
What's your name, son?
On my mother's side, my name is Jesus. But on my father's side, they call me Emmanuel.
How old are you?
On my mother's side, now I'm 12 years. But on my father's side, I've just always been.
Where are you from?
On my mother's side, I'm from Bethlehem. But on my father's side, it's the New Jerusalem.
What's your plan?
On my mother's side, I'll be crucified. But on my father's side, in 3 days I will rise, and I'll sit at my father's side.
Thank God she don't play the mandolin. I still got a job. We'll have her back here tomorrow evening for y'all. The Key and D boys, we'll send this one out to Stub and Lucy. Be you, buddy.
Oh, we're doing that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well. It was a long ride through the solar system to get here. My mind's almost up to it. Here we go.
That's why he retired after 39 years being an airline pilot. Well, slowly the long day turns to night. And soon they'll shut off these prison lights. While me and myself, I'm making plans to be be at home with you again. Oh, these walls and bars can't hold a dreaming man. I'll be home to tuck the babies in. You can change my body, but not my mind. I'll break out again tonight.